It has been a very long time. I have been moving, and I had quite a bit of an up, a very, 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 very huge down Friday. So that was like the main reason. I was gonna do it a little bit early. I was probably gonna do like last week because we just got done, like about 3 weeks afterwards, right into the new year of getting done packing up and stuff. And then I had a very terrible thing happen to me on Friday that if I go back into detail, I think I might start crying. So I'm just gonna just skip over those huge details and just say, finally, let's let the show start. Because if I keep wallowing, I won't get shit done, and I probably would not be here. So let's start off with the fray. Welcome back to Catalyst of Calamity, where last we left off was a huge thing because of a hiatus. We were on the journey back to Neva. And going to the journey of Neva, you guys found corpses along the streets, mixed between adult and child. You gathered, buried the bodies, burned a few, and kept on to the trail to where ash was still falling into the sky. You had saw the bright, bright lights going straight out to where you guys have fully arrived in the middle of the gate of a shredded, shredded town village of Neva, to where all you can hear is the creaks of old doors and the rusted false of wind and a bit of a tumbleweed going through. Neva is covered in ash, and the houses and the civilization look very wicked. You are also seeing that even though I did say the civilization was kind of small, you do see a few people wrapped in uh, wounded leathers, ripped clothing, a little bit of a grayer tote on their clothing as they're just looking around and they see and hear as a carriage has pulled up. And a lot of them are tattered again in rags. Every pattern of their clothing, there's not one bleak of clothing, it's just gray and tan. Everything just looks dull and pewter here when you guys first arrive. I'd say you guys park the caravan and get out the caravan. And all you can just see right in front of you is just nothing but a wasteland.
My God.
You notice that both of your companions look, and you just see both of them immediately looking around, and it's just speechless, coming from both the Tabaxi Tiger and the Selkie Bear, as they're just in awe. Like, this is just beyond sad.
And so there's no chance for survivors, right?
So
Nope.
there are no chances for survivors, but I did say there are a few townspeople here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like this place looks like some like plague of old swept through here, plus fire. Like it's like a disaster town. Like wow.
It's almost like a dragon kind of came through here and like breath weapon the entire town.
You see EMIRA, because she still kind of has her cloak on,
One set off a nuke.
and like since like EMIRA has her cloak on, she always has it on, showing her face. She just takes a deep breath, and she kind of looks around the ground, and is currently flashing around, kind of sniffs the air. And kind of like mutters to herself. And you kind of just see Ari kind of looking around, and she sees like a lot of like dried fish bones. And she just like sniffs the air, like, ugh, rotten. Extremely rotten.
What could do this kind of damage?
Does it smell like, I don't know if you've ever been to, like, natural hot springs, but there's this very big, like, sulfur stench in the air, and you can smell it from, like, a mile away.
If I know what raw egg smells like, then yes. So that's what sulfur
Yep.
is. It's just
Yep.
straight raw eggs. It is.
Yep.
It's pure compost. I will tell you, you smell pure compost. You smell the mix of burnt ash and compost in the air.
Oh, wow.
Like, the scent is strong, and like the ash is mixing in with the smell of decay. Like it, if I could tell you this, because even if you have like a low passive perception, this is quite literally the town of plague, disease, and decay. This is what famine. This is like the war horse if famine took over. Like apocalypse famine. Go ahead, Basil.
Is BRIAR there?
BRIAR is 100% there. She sees all of this.
And you said there were still townspeople?
There were still townspeople. Some of them, I'd say, judging by all of you looking around, like still kind of like tracking everything and like, I guess trying not to inhale everything all in at once. There are about like 8 people that you can see so far.
And are they sick?
Give me a... I'd say from where you guys are standing are, because you are right next to the caravan, because you just parked the caravan, give me an investigation.
I'm so glad I keep a jar of dice in my car.
Actually based.
Basil, I don't think I've told you this as many times. I freaking like you, man. You're awesome.
I have one in my part too.
But I know you, Becca. That doesn't count.
Oh, yeah.
Say it again.
Asshole.
Say it again, Basil. Oh my god. First session back, natural 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
wow.
On a natural 20, looking at all of these, I would say, who would peep you off first? The one who looks like the most eldest, or probably someone right around your guys' age, if not a little bit younger? Like, who would catch your eye first?
Probably younger people, because if they're sick, they would need to be able to care for the older.
You see on one of like the youngest, and he is kind of wearing like one of like those, I can't remember like the types of hats this is. It's like a very small cap, and like wearing the small cap, cuff on his hands are kind of like marked. You see he has like a giant infected, but like the bandage is extremely like soaked between like mud and what looks to be dry blood on his arm. And looking on his face, half of his face is fully warded on his right side. If you were to somewhat like come cleared, this kid is like 100% like a walking decay. Like he is like full on like max disease sick.
Alright, is there any way I could try using my hands of healing? Because I can cure disease with it?
Oh, yes, those are really cute dice. I really like those dice. They're really cute.
Thank you. If I could get my open up to see what hands of healing does exactly again. Oh my god.
It cures disease, if I'm correct. Because you are a mercy cleric.
Yeah. Yeah, way of mercy mode. Oh, got it open. Thank goodness. Scrolls. Yeah, because I have Physician's Touch, which can do greater cures. So I can end disease with a key point.
You walk over towards him, and like he's currently like kind of like shuffling with like a spade in one hand, and is trying to like move dirt and ash, and he sees you float up right towards him, and to go cast healing hands. You see like on his disease before you start curing, his face looks like half of a tree, like a wilted tree. Like his face isn't completely mossed up.
Yeah, I'm just concentrating on like being way of mercy. If I can heal him, I'm going to.
You are going to heal him because he is going to take the heal, but since what is happening to him, and I would say also like on your natural 20 investigation, you can see on the elder, she is completely mossed up. Eyes both blind, arms are forming, and her feet are starting to look like roots. You are going to you're gonna try like cure him first. The cure is going through, but something with your healing hands isn't fully connecting. Maybe something in his body is fighting off. I want you to give me a medicine. We're gonna call this a DC 13.
Okay. Let me get my dice back out. That's just a base 18. I'm not even gonna find my skill to add.
Right. I think you add to medicine is a +8, so fuck yeah, you do that shit. 26.
Nice.
Yeah.
You go and like heal them, and like with your medicine you're kind of like burning much more of yourself into him to heal, and you kind of see as you're healing most of it starts to morph out of his face as you start to pull it out, and you just hear like a savage rip, and the kid just like screams out in pain as you rip out the moss. As you hear what sounds like a saran wrap in a way, like peeling off of his skin. And you just rip off his infection as it's in your hand. And you see the kid looks fully cured, and any else injury on his body is fully flipped out of his system. How much are you gonna burn? Like, it's like a straight burn. Like, how much do you heal on is what I'm asking. Saying like,
what do you mean?
Like, I know you roll for healing hands, and like you're booning. Yeah, you're just booning it on.
Healing hand. This is Physician's Touch.
Oh, Physician's
Touch. Which goes off of Hands of Healing, but with Physician's Touch, I just straight up cure a disease.
Ooh,
nice.
Ooh, okay. I actually got to start doing this now myself whenever I play Way of the Mercy Monk. But that actually sounds really good. You like
because you administer greater cures with the touch, and if you feel it's necessary, you can use the knowledge to cause harm. So when I use Hands of Healing, I can also end one disease. So it does also do the healing, which is my roll of my martial arts die plus my wisdom modifier. But that's kind of like a background thing to me, just straight up curing the disease.
Yeah, actually, shit, that actually goes really good, really good. Precise. Impressed. You do, like, I would say it is, like, ripped out. He does look way better than what he looks like. I'd also say the infection in his arm does also heal. You see in your hand as it's twitching. Give me a history, because I will say you do have it in your hand. It's not infecting you in any way. Just roll a history.
And also, here's a little twist. It's not only the model. I did something to the model. You're gonna see in just a minute.
Another neutral 20.
Oh my god, Basil! You are magic. Everybody, steal her.
I also have to say, this is like the first time I've touched these dice in like 4 months. They've just been sitting in my glove box in my car.
The glove box gives power.
They do. They've been cooking.
They've been cooking for years.
Yeah, they've been sitting in my glove box with a cinnamon roll coffee and a free pinch of dragon.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, on a natural 20, this is what, I would say, hold on. Let me get out my cards real quick. Because this is actually from the monster game. This is a pact curse on touch, being transferred via skin and crawling through a seedling. Where is it? You see caught in the skin and putting on your hand as it's starting to wither away is a seedling that has been sprouted out into vines of a gibbering mouth. A mouthing gibber. A gibbering malver.
Gibbering.
Oh no, I hate those things.
It is a seed vine.
Has to Google.
Yeah. So, a gibbering malver is a alive tree that is an eldritch horror in a way. It's a tree eldritch horror. It's very bad.
Oh, good God.
Yes.
I hate that. I hate that so much. How many people are in this town, by the way?
You've cured one, so about 7 left, from what you guys can see.
Oh, cool. Excellent. I have 7 key points left, so let's get this started.
Okay, that was really funny. Oh lord, it should not have been funny, but that was pretty good. 7 key points, let's get this shit started.
I'm sorry, I didn't expect it to be the exact number of people in the town as I have key, but you know what? If it works, it works.
You are going to start the healing train.
She's my mind.
I want you to... I need you to roll me medicine 7 times.
Okay, I've had 2 nights in
I'm sorry, Basil.
No, it's not your fault. I'm the one who said that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we get a natural 20.
Oh my god.
10 plus 3.
Jesus, that is crazy.
We got a 9 plus 8 and 15 plus 8.
Alright, natural
This is
20,
the same.
17, 18, 16. Keep going.
Four times?
Okay. Another natural 20?
Nah.
That is crazy.
Wow.
And a 9 plus 8.
Okay, then another 17. Two
I'm
net.
concentrating on my sparkly one for my rifle.
Hey!
16 something.
Alright. So 2 natural 20s, 14, 16, 17, 17, and a 23, if I'm correct?
23, I think. No, 24.
24. Okay. Jesus.
Sure.
Who needs a fucking cleric when you have the monk to beat you in the bitterness?
Yeah, you also have to remember, I literally, remember we said that instead of, like, just being gentle, remember I punched people in the face.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just went around and punched 8 people in the face.
And they feel better.
I punched the
Well,
needle.
I did say you ripped it off of a kid's face, so that's literally brutal.
No, that's why she's not a cleric. She wasn't gentle.
You did rip it off a kid's face, so you've been ripping, punching, kicking, and nut punching people back to health.
Yeah.
God, it's just.
They're all kind of, I feel like they're all kind of, like, wary about it. They're happy to happen, but they don't know how to feel about it.
But it's just punch up from dispatch, punching people in the nuts.
Oh my god, you got 5 too.
Okay.
The question is, how do you pronounce his real name?
Sean?
No, the character Punch Up's real name.
Oh, Jesus, give me a sec. Wait.
So help me God. It's
Column.
That's how you pronounce it.
It's Column.
No, it's Column.
Yes, Column. Like column? Like
yes.
Decorative?
Yes.
Yes.
Column.
Good.
Just beneath and Column.
That's Column is the Irish pronunciation of the name. Most American people, mainly in America, say Cole. Because that's what they think of as when they first see it, but it's pronounced Column.
I've always said Column, like A.
Take this from the resident Irishman of the group.
That's ironic because
I will say this. They do look a lot better, but you have a lot of twitching vines of a gibbering mouther.
I'm like,
After this, how many more are left?
I'm the bag of holding. I just toss the bits and like I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna wrap them up in something, and then I'm gonna toss it in my bag of holding to see if it suffocates.
I'm going to wrap it and bag it. Okay.
So
here we go.
All of them have been.
I don't want it to go everywhere in my bag of holding.
So, Flower, all of them have, like, all 8 that you guys have saw have been fully healed. They've been fully diseased out. And was that Anna Marie?
Yes, that was my mom, yes.
Hey, Anna Marie.
She said hi.
Hello.
No, he asked if that was you, and I said yes.
Because that was either, it sounded like either... It sounded like either Amber or Anna Marie. That's why it threw me off.
Yeah. No, that was my mom. She said we kill us all.
Yeah.
But with having used up all my key ones, I'm gonna stick all the rest of the disease gibbering mouther bits. I'm gonna put it in my old book bag, which I still have. I'm gonna close that up as tight as I can. Toss the old book bag into my bag of holding. Tie that up as tight as I can just in case. Let the gibbering mouther shit suffocate. Now I'm gonna go take a nap because I'm out of. And I can get it back with a short rest, so I just need a 2-hour nap.
I'd say, yes, you are able to wrap it up, put it in your bag, put it in your bag of like wrap that up, put it in your bag of holding, and then wrap that bitch up, hold it, put it back into your onto yourself. Then go and take a little nap somewhere on either somebody or something.
Does anybody have a normal backpack I can crawl in?
Well, I can give you a guard tiger.
I was gonna say the good question. I think mine is full of
willing to let
stuff.
me sleep on their back, I will do that.
the you see the snow leopard immediately just like shrug and just allow you to sit on its back.
I'm trying I weigh like 20 pounds. The tiger probably will fit on there.
Hey, the worst thing is he could eat you, so
You won't eat anybody. Maybe.
Barsha's a nice kitty.
he is.
Yeah, Portia's a nice kitty.
I'll buy the tiger the best meat I can find as soon as we get to a place that has like a store and stuff. If they don't eat.
You don't eat a child once.
Farsha is the blow up type, like the blow up snow leopard that you find in the back alley of a Walmart. Like,
You only ate a child once.
He is the.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna like just before I lay on the back the tiger from Farsha, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna look the tiger in the eyes. I'm gonna be like, I'll buy you the best meat and serve you a whole bowl full of whatever drink you want. I don't know if you drink. You probably like ale.
As soon as you said meat, as soon as you said meat, Farsha was foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, whatever I can afford anything. So the best, most expensive stuff they got.
Bonks his head on the ground for
food motivated.
And I lay on Farsha's back and I go to sleep.
Farsha does nothing. Bonks head for confirmation.
Yep. So I
want that food.
Good night.
Okay, I will say, as soon as you guys got done seeing BRIAR fully purified with punches, kicks, nut punches, and shit to purify the entire village, well, the entire people that you see,
whoever's left,
they are looking around as they see new people have joined in. And they look at you to where the first person that she healed walks up, and he comes up and sees all of you. You guys picked a very bad time to come to Neva.
You can see that.
What, pray tell, are you doing here? You all are looking for the original party member of Alana's Mystics, named Toma Elphis. She has a gold crystal.
We are looking for someone named Toma Elphis who had a gold crystal from the original party.
I will say this, for remembrance and for a few sparks back, Toma Elphis was a dwarf. She is a dwarf. She's very, just say dwarf for like any appearances if they ask. She's a dwarf. She was the paladin of she was a paladin of devotion, but a cleric of life.
Mm-hmm.
You see him say, Toma Elphis. I don't think I've heard. Who is Toma Elphis, please?
Can I?
She was part of the original party. Ocean Paladin and Life Cleric?
Life Cleric, part Paladin.
You kind of see as he scratches.
Dwarf?
I think we saw a Solidorf around these parts for a bit. She did give us a few resources, and then as soon as she left, this was like a while ago. She might be further down the might be a little bit further down from the starting village of where we are now.
Okay. It's underground. Where's the passage to go underground?
Usually underground, we take one of the barracks of the old silo that we have. Silo, we haven't touched the silo in a while. After all of us got withered, decayed, it just was terrible. Sickness from something. That something with a lot of mouths, and
You just realized I drew people, I had stuff to do right now, they're in my bag and took a nap, and I didn't tell anybody what it was.
Nope.
Not once.
Whenever they get home, Mom, have them heat up that
uh,
soup that's already in the microwave.
You know, a short rest doesn't necessarily mean I have to be asleep. I guess I could probably be awake, right?
As long as you're not in combat and you're just talking to random people, I will allow short rests. I'll allow short rests like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I'll mention that it was a gibbering Be like, oh yeah, by the way, the stuff I pulled off, this is where it is.
You show the you say gibbering mouther. Well, I think all of you would know what a gibbering mouther is. You have heard, and I think a few of you have seen gibbering mouthers. You see him say something else came here after she left. This was like about a I don't remember when, but when this person came by, their face was very, very wicked, like and they looked very detrimented. They looked like you, and kind of gesturing towards you, Erlan, except he wasn't elven, he was more human.
It be that Scarlet dude that lady was talking about?
You kind of like mutter in your head, like you can like mutter to the party, like, I don't think so. To where you kind of like just, I mean, it's a far stretch, probably, and journeying through the crystals, kind of just hear Osmond and Hugin say from both Ragnar and Erlan, like, it could be a possibility, and you just hear Hugin mention off, well, it might be possible. I mean, the only person that we know wicked like this would be the man with scarlet eyes.
I see.
You see the young man that you're talking to say he had chains around him, chains around his body, like tied around his arm and on his mouth. But on his apparel was very ranger-like, though. But something was glowing in his eye. It was a gray color, and partial to his eye, whenever it glowed gray, it was kind of yellow too, and he looked very, very, very angry at something. I don't know what he was muttering, but he walked by and I asked, and he looked at me, and he just touched my face, and he muttered, "Wrong answers." And as soon as he walked away from touching my face, I felt very, very sick afterwards.
Yeah, man, you look like you've seen some shit, man.
It's like a mutated version of a brain novel.
I will say, whenever you pulled it from him, it was like a seedling. So it was a seed from a gibbering melder, and whenever it was placed onto his face, you could see it's like the Oberos from Resident Evil, like, took hold of him. So quite literally, like, he was, like, forming like a tree.
Even my fiance went,
It's like it was forcing its way, and judging by how it was, I'd say also with like a past investigation, you could tell. He said that it's been like months, like a good month from whenever he last saw him. And judging by it was growing on his body, it looked like it was growing every 5 hours, and every 5 hours each day, and like every day each week it started to mutate further and further. It wasn't like, oh, an instant second he started to like grow in moss. It was like hour by hour, and he can slowly feel it like take over bit by bit.
oh, good God, that's horrifying.
We should probably get a move on. The dwarf could be in trouble.
Well, at least try to save the last eight people.
You did. You kind of see him point towards deep into this withered village. Just go straight through there, and by the time that you reach the middle, where you are going to see what looks to be the rest of the ground floor, you are going to see the giant silo. It'll be like a giant withering water wheel right next to it.
Okay.
You see as he lets you guys walk, and touches your touches your hand and says, "All of you, be careful and good luck." And kind of like looks at you kind of robotic in a way.
It was traumatized.
And kind of like mutters to himself as he walks away from all of you, bends over to pick up his shovel, and starts to slowly shovel the ground of like rotted roots, muck, mud, and old bones and mush. He is
The urge to drop everything and help this place rebuild.
You currently see both Ari and you gotta just see both Ari. Like, you see Ari the most trying to like block her nose, and then you just see EMIRA, like, she has her cowl on, but like goes to like block up her face with like a spare mask that she has, and the mask on it is just like a pure blank mask.
Nah, AELIN's right at home. She grew up in this kind of village. It's a little small town farm village where all it smelled like was sulfur and manure.
I mean, this isn't manure, much more of like rotten compost. It's like ash mixed in with the compost.
It's like, still grew up around compost.
You grew up around compost, but I would say like it's compost that is settled and not fully rotten for like years. Because like you'd smell if it was like very very rotten, you'd smell it instantly before it even became like this smell. Because this is like the close quarters of decay. Like this is on the verge of decay.
Okay.
Mm.
But this village definitely reminds her of home, so like it's bugging her that she can't
that
rebuild.
would like your senses are saying we need to rebuild fast.
Yeah. Like her senses like she literally literally wants to just drop everything and just help rebuild, but she also knows that they're on time sensitive stuff right now.
Limited time. Yeah. These people, like, we could spend like the next week or so trying to help rebuild this, you know, but like there's no telling how far that's gonna set us back.
We could come back at some point. We could make that promise.
That's why she hasn't voiced it. It's just her heart is very much torn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, you guys do creep towards the silo. You open up the doors to. I will say this: like before you do anything, I would say if you want to, before you start heading towards the silo, do you want to check out anything else? Like,
no, I think somebody else does.
Yeah, like if you guys want to ask any more questions, you can. Let me rephrase that. Besides checking out anything else, you guys want to ask any more questions or ask anything in general?
I don't think so.
I would like to double check the story with the other villagers.
Fair.
Somebody else
sounds
had
kind
more
of trippy.
detail.
Who would you like? I would say, who wants to double check? I know BRIAR does and Erlan does. Who else wants to?
I do.
All right. You are down, Miss Flowers. Ragnar or Hornswoggle, would you like to double check?
Oh, you don't. Yeah, let me see.
All right. You want to double check?
Yeah, Gabe, so we're we just got a big info dump from a guy who's basically like, yeah, we're all gonna die. And we're just gonna double check that story with the other villagers, because this guy seems like he's seen some stuff.
You guys are going to double check with a few other villagers. Who would you like to double check from? Because I did say besides this young man, there was an elder woman here, a grandmother. Like, who else would you like to check?
I would say let's check with the elder woman, but like I don't know if she's gonna change her story.
Thing is, you did want to double check.
I want to check in with the other people to see if maybe they have details that the other person did on telling her, or maybe if the story is right, that could reveal it somebody around.
Yeah. First off, can I insight check the guy before we leave?
You can. Give me an insight, Erlan.
Alright, you ready for this? Y'all, this is about to be so bad. I lied. That's a dirty 19 plus 6. Wait, 19 plus 6 is 25.
25.
Nice.
Almost. Guys, I forgot how to play. It's been so long.
You look at him, and from his story, you get a glimpse of someone who has... Let me rephrase this. Death is nothing new to you. I don't think death is new to anyone here. Not at all.
I'm about to say, yeah, so some of the people in this party saw a cleric die.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the... Yeah!
Death is not new to any of you whatsoever.
Would you like to pay to the church?
And
I also saw a burn... Yeah.
Whenever, like, this is happening, you are seeing from eye to eye. This man has saw not just his death. He has saw a lot of death in a possible way, in different ways, solutions by the Kubrick mile. What was on him as he was getting destroyed by the gibbering mouther parasite? He saw every outcome of his death and the other 7 people with him. Every death that he saw, about 15 of them had one of every 15 of them had the gibbering mouther explode from his chest and going throughout his mouth. Other ones had
Alien
ripping bits of his hand, making what looks to be a walking husk of his own flesh, to then rip everybody else he saw or fully purify them with the exact same coating of a gibbering mouther. He has seen a parallel of his death, their death, on repeat, and through his eyes, all he is just a withering husk that only sees death and can only see death. And the only thing that he can do is just harvest, work, and stay in one position all he can. And it's just to shovel rotten compost and ash from the floor to one side, rinse and repeat, not moving from the stanchion. He can barely, you can even see in his eyes, there are heavy bags under his eyes. He can't even sleep. Because
So
every single time
when
he
I
blinks,
said he's seen some stuff, this guy has seen some stuff.
He has seen everything.
Yeah.
Seen the death of another villager pretty much, and knew that was going to be his fate to suddenly have that fate. Dude, traumatized and shell-shocked.
So
yeah, a mix of all that.
So quite literally, if I'll say this, if you guys tried to say, "Hey, the fear is over, the dream is over," he would look at you, spit in your face, and say you are a liar, and continue doing what he wants to do, because that's the only way he feels safe.
All right, man. Keep cooking, bro. You're doing great.
You walk over to, because I know you did say you're gonna incite. You were just inciting him. You walk over to someone else. You get the same. I would say from a few younger people, you get the same story. Except, because I would say you do get the same story, but except the person that gave them the exact same seedling came from the young man that you were talking, inciting. It came from him, so quite literally, he had no say in the matter of...
He's patient zero.
He's patient zero.
Got it.
Yeah.
You go to talk to the old lady, and you see as she has been purified, has been healed, has been cured, she currently is pulling up right next to a destroyed hut, and it looks like it was her destroyed hut because she was currently knitting, and she walks in there. The thing that she was knitting is rubble, wet, soggy, and she cuts a part off with a little makeshift shiv, a makeshift shiv, cuts it off and starts to retwine what she was working on. And sits down on a little stool, sees you guys come up to her, and says, "Oh, what can I do for you, dearie?"
I care about her side of what happened here.
Oh, I mean quite a lot. I have been married 3 times over. My bad hip has been messing with me, and I've fallen off of the silo 8 times in my youth.
Wow, she's actually better off than most. Okay.
I'm settling into the story, man.
Oh, you meant what happened, I guess you could say recently, even though you wouldn't have been entwined to my my doculary. We were just trying to clean up the ash. About a month ago, whenever that strange fella came in, the one that kind of had like chains around him, wrapped around his body and his mouth, kind of looked wicked in a way. And I was just in here, and I was like talking to like one of my grandchildren. They're older pups by about now, very older pups. And I was just talking. I was just making a few cozies for myself because a few mugs here are kind of stiff and stuff, and a little bit more cozies for myself because I do kind of get a little bit cold. And then I see that young man over there still shoveling come over, and I ask him did he want anything to drink, like any beverages, all that. And whenever he did come over, he looked pale, and I thought maybe a hot drink isn't gonna fix this, maybe some food would help him. And I go to, and she's like still knitting and kind of gets like stuck on like, hits her finger a little bit, just like a re-knot, what she was fixing, and he I wouldn't say had the most pleasant things. And whenever he tried to come near me, I kind of thought it was him, trying to hit on an old gal like myself. I mean, I didn't think I was that attractive as much anymore. I am quite old. But I thought it was just like a nice gesture and stuff. But he went to go touch, and as soon as he grabbed my arms, I swear I thought I saw another thing in him, and something just lunged out throughout his mouth and through his eyes. It is a disgusting piece of thing. Quite disturbing. And then whenever I was just sitting down one day and just got up from, I thought it was a nap, I felt very woozy, and then I went to go, get ready for today, fix a few things around, and when I come to, everything just looks like a gust of wind came through. It looked bad. It looked very, very bad. And I went to go look in the mirror, and I started to feel dizzy whenever I looked at that mirror. Everything felt so hot. And I thought maybe, old gal, you just need to get something to drink. Just need to relax a little bit, and everything just went dark from there, and I don't remember much. Nothing at all. Did that help your information out a little bit if you were looking for what you need? I mean, if there's anything specific that you need, I could probably answer.
I would be satisfied with what you told me.
Well, maybe the darndest thing, I actually don't remember. Sorry. I thought I could remember, but I don't remember anything else. Sorry. I'm quite sorry. Who are thou call yourself young adventurers? What do you call yourselves?
Is it 4Ds? Is that who we are?
We're Moonforge.
Moonforge. 4Ds was something else.
3D.
3.
Yeah, this is from Nightmare Paradise.
Man.
I guess you want to go back so bad, don't you?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just here, man.
You introduce yourself as Moonforge. And, she says, Moonforge, it's really pretty name. I am sorry that I couldn't help you as much as I thought I would. Really sorry. If I will say, I didn't hear a name from him, but, from that person that walked in, but I kept hearing the word he said. He kept on saying harvest.
Oh, which one? Is she looking at me?
She's looking at all of you. She's talking to all of you.
You know, shoot. Talk about dementia.
I'll say...
Have we asked her if she knows who Toma is yet?
You have not.
Alright, well, that's a good question to lead with. Shoot. I'm going to say, are you familiar with, iridescent?
Never heard that group before.
How about Toma? She's like a short, she's a dwarf. She's got, she's a life cleric kind of paladin. She has a gold crystal.
Now that I think about it, about 3 months ago, before all this kerfuffle started, we did see a dwarven woman come around here, but last time I saw, she went underground.
Did you ever see her come back up?
No, because right around that time is when everything kind of went how it was, as she kind of like gestures out to everything that happened here.
Yes, it's still the underground, because I don't see a cleric leaving this village in the state that we found it in.
Yeah, I feel like if she went underground and never came back up, if she came back up, people.
Yeah, she probably would have helped.
Yeah, so yeah, she has to still be underground.
Underground.
Yeah, I don't want to have.
If anything, just follow the path of, again, just go straight from here to where you'll see the giant silo and a water wheel. Just go through the silo. There'll be an underground passage down to the silo.
See, I just kind of look over at y'all. I look over at BRIAR. Well, that's the third person we've heard that from. More than 3. But, you know, I don't know if y'all are thinking the same thing I am, but I think it's about time we go check out that underground passage. Alright, hopefully we don't disappear, you know. Love to come up and see y'all again, you know. All that stuff. Are you still on Farsha?
Yeah, I'm still riding on Farsha.
Wow.
I'd say, gathering all the information that you have, you make your way to the silo. And you see currently moving up the water wheel is a fungus.
What more do you bring over?
What kind of fungus?
Let's just say if you touch it, you might make it spread constantly.
It's one of those puffballs.
You are just seeing it go up and down, and it's heavy puddles, like, it sounds like mix of like putty and slush as it's just deep. It just starts to plunge as it's moving up and down, struggling a bit on like a few of it, but it's like pulling, plunge, and it's just making a huge plop every single time it lands and goes continuously on a circle.
Gotcha.
Alright. Let's not touch that.
But yeah, let's not.
Make your way
Do
as you
you
see.
think I've rested? Short rest?
Yes, you would have taken a short rest. Yes.
You said there's a weird fungus?
Yes, it is, and if you're thinking about purifying it, it will not work, unfortunately.
No, I'm not thinking about purifying it. Can fungus?
Say it again?
Can you poison a fungus?
Can you...
Can you poison a fungus?
So, you could? To poison you're gonna have to use medicine. The DC is gonna be very high on this.
I use my hand to harm.
Oh no.
Because if I've rested enough, I'll have all 8 of my key points back. So I can use hands of harm to just straight up just subject them to poison.
I mean, is it alive? Technically.
It's a plant.
It's a plant, so it's life. And life is anima, so it's gonna be high.
And the key save DC would be 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my wisdom modifier. If it could do a save like that. Or I could roll against it or something.
So you are doing this to something unnatural. I would need you to roll.
I would need to roll?
Yes. It's going to be medicine.
Medicine?
Yes.
Are you going to tell me what happened?
Okay, so the DC is very high on this, and the biggest thing that I can tell you, if okay, I'll give you this in tiers. If you roll to a 28 DC, if you roll and hit that DC or beat that DC with a natural 20 or it's higher than that number,
Hey, you're gonna hate me.
You rolled a natural 20 again?
W.
Sweet mercy.
I like these dice. These are now my favorite dice.
You currently see, run me through this one more time. You are trying to poison or depoison these.
So, hands of harm, I would be poisoning the fungus.
Okay, so you're going to be poisoning this fungus.
I could just straight up go up there and, like, poke it.
You go and... Shit. Fuck. Okay, you see as she touches this fungus, as she goes to poison it, you hear what sounds like direct hissing in air popping out of a tire as it starts to deflate on this water wheel. And as it starts to deflate, you see puffing out of it looks to be ash starting to puff out of this fungus. And as it falls down from being poisoned, it starts to drench right around everyone's vicinity. I need everybody here to give me a survival.
Oh,
Survival, gotcha.
Okay.
You roll that real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have brain filter. She thinks she does.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no.
I was 1 tile away from rolling a natural 1. That's a 13.
Alright, you add a +8 to this, Basil.
You said it was survival?
Survival.
Let me go see what I had to it.
At 8, you had an 8.
Leopold rolled a 3, and Hornswoggle rolled a 27.
Nice.
Alright.
Because I rolled... Dude, I shit you not. Like, I will show you this. Give me a second, my fucking phone's acting up.
Flower, what did you roll?
17
Wait,
plus 3, so 3.
Here are the 2 dice I rolled.
A 1 and
One's a 20 and one...
One's a 20, one is a 1. Goodness.
That is crazy.
Goodness,
Okay.
bro.
Oh my god, dude.
So 2 nat 1s.
I got a 23.
23. 23, natural 20. Becca, what did you roll again?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 and an 18. Let me roll for Ari and roll for EMIRA. Alright, EMIRA got a, I believe, a 19, and Ari got an 11.
Did I roll for the tiger?
You roll for I roll for Farsha, never mind. I forgot I roll for Farsha. Yeah. What do you... I think he adds a +2 to this, so 17 from Farsha.
Okay.
Alright, let me get the nat 1, the nat 1s and the 11 out. So, as this ash falls, Ari, Erlan, and Leopold, you start to feel your strength, and I would say you guys start to feel your strength waver from you a little bit as you feel restrained, but you're not halted in your movement. Your speed is halved. Your strength is reduced to 3. And your perception is reduced by 5. You feel drained, even to where Ari, who is between EMIRA and I would say Basil in the group, who is like the most perceptive people, Ari has been hindered from her smell and her sight. So is Erlan, and so is Erlan, and so is Leopold. I will say this: these are not permanent effects; these are just temporary.
They're blinded?
They are partially blind. They lost a bit of their strength, and they lost half of their movement.
So is this all like one condition causing it?
This is one condition causing it. Now,
So you know what I can.
this is a.
I can also cast Lesser Restoration on them.
That's what I was about to say. To anyone trying to cast Lesser Restoration or use Purify or Purify Heals, it will not work.
Dang.
Oh, damn.
Man.
There goes what I was gonna do.
I can do a greater cure.
Mainly because of what this fungus is. Now, I will say this: that is big brain moves from BRIAR to poison this, because I will say if she didn't, the effect would have been greater and it would have been permanent.
Oh shit!
So me just poking it and poisoning it gave the least amount of damage.
Give the least amount of effects, yes.
Yippee!
The effects on, I will say, is half blinded, hindering, and weaken. That's the main stat in one. You see as Ari is looking around, and she is seeing only just shapes, as she's just kind of like holding her hands out, and she's trying to use her ears to help her out. And just says, "Picked a very bad day not to see, and I know someone is here. Just say something."
Sorry.
Something?
It was BRIAR.
My bad.
She has her back turned towards all of you, and she's just pointing in a random direction. "I'm gonna get you, BRIAR, once I can move straight, once I can feel my arms."
No. We're buddies.
What I do, stink.
And she's saying, she's looking.
You know what? I'm gonna help her out. I'm sorry to do this. I'm helping her out. I'll be like, I can ride on your shoulders and be your eyes.
I'll take that help. But
W.
But just remember, emotional damage. And she's still pointing in a random direction and looking around in a random direction.
I'm gonna just fall over and I'm gonna hop on her shoulders so I can direct her around.
So quite literally. Oh, okay. I want you guys to remember Ari KAHNUM. She was a Selkie. She can turn into a bear, like between and kind of like morph her forms a little bit. She uses her primary sense of smell in her eyes. She can't see, and if she can't see, she definitely can't smell. Because it
smells terrible. Hard to pick up really anything.
So it's
there's another benefit to me riding over her shoulders. I smell like fresh baked brownies, so she doesn't gotta smell the bad smell no more.
That is true. So I will say it is canceling out. It's not as powerful, but it's canceling it somehow. It's like the car freshener.
Can I ever smell anything other than brownies, or do I just constantly smell brownies?
Do you want to smell like brownies?
No, like, can I smell anything other than like the scent my character puts off, or do I just not smell it?
The thing, I will say this: you smell like anybody else's smell. Like you smell.
To me. Yay. Okay, cool. So I smell the bad smell.
Yeah, you smell what everybody else has smelled. Like even if you're a fairy, you could be a freaking dog person, and you still smell everything. Like you smell the same smell as everybody else does.
Cool.
The thing is, you can't.
I just didn't know if the fact that my character smells like brownies would affect what if my character like smells the grossness. It also smells the fact that they smell like brownies, so it's kind of just like awful both ways.
I mean, a meth head can smell crack from like 5 miles away, so.
Was not expecting that comparison.
So.
Alright,
If all the meth head wants is crack and meth, that's the only thing he can smell. So.
Trust me, he gonna find it.
You can have brownies instead of the grossness, and I get to be her eyes.
You are guiding the best way. You guys do walk towards the silo, to the silo door. I will say that you guys do walk there. I would say you guys do have to help Erlan and Leopold out so they don't get lost and bump into anything or jump into anything bad because of
I'll be Erlan's guide dog.
I ain't roll very
I'll
well,
be
guys.
guiding. I'll just help. I will guide Erlan until he's no longer Fox.
The effect is 2 hours.
Okay.
Maybe we should wait it out.
Are you sure?
2 hours is better than permanent.
2 hours is better than permanent.
Through that. Yep.
Oh, do we know it's only gonna be 2 hours, or do they think this might be it? This is it. This is how it is.
So, I will say this is not natural. This is a weird magic. So if you, to anybody who has a good Arcana, you can try it. Try to see what it is.
Goes to look at my Arcana. I have a +2, so I.
+4.
Yeah, I could try.
+4.
I'm not the reliable one.
Go ahead. Let's see what it'll look like. Go ahead and roll that for us, Flower.
That's so funny.
Okay, then. I was gonna give you less, but I had to give you more. So, this effect is a certain flower and 2 spells combined at once, with a little bit of dirty magic thrown in there. The magic root given to you because you have never. I would say this. This is the first time of you knowing what this magic is, because no one in existence except for about 3 monsters of the past have actually used this type of magic. This magic is a remnant of chaos magic.
So I'm just replaying that as I'm poking Erlan's forehead to try and see what's going on.
Chaos.
Hey,
I will
where
say.
Are we going?
I will say this: chaos magic is something no one should touch, even if you're a master at the basic magic and the mastery of masters of Archon. You would never do chaos magic. It's what made most of the fable, I would say, because from what Iridian has told you about how fable was destroyed was because of chaos magic.
Damn, I poked a moth full of chaos magic and poisoned it.
So when chaos magic, when chaos magic is thrown a loop, all it takes is one chain of events just to set everything off at once. So if you didn't stop this would have been a bigger chain than a small one that you've gotten. So you were grasping straws.
Well, I something.
Well, this was chaos magic. We lucked out. It could be a lot worse.
So do we wait it out for a moment, or do we need to keep going?
I would say this. Are you sure you want to wait it out?
I don't think we have the time to wait it out. Unfortunately.
I could see, so it's kind of up to the other. Yeah, I'm fine, man.
I'm wired off of coffee. I'm legit, dude.
I think we just need to find the dwarf as quickly as possible.
Briar saying, like, hey, I'm off of, like, 2 cups of coffee. I'm legit, man.
Yeah, 7 out of 8 key points. I'm doing fine. I'm ready to go.
I'd say all of you finally jungle down into the silo, open up the doors, and the inside is filled with what I could say should not be filled with. You currently see piled up. You know what? No. No. I'm not gonna do this. I need Briar, AELIN/Flower, Ragnar, and Hornswoggle to roll me either choice of a Constitution saving throw or a Dexterity saving throw to keep yourself from running from what you see.
So either
I can't see y'all.
Dexterity or Constitution.
Okay.
The Constitution
25 for dexterity.
Because I'll say the Constitution is keeping you from either throwing up, or the Dexterity is keeping you from running away.
So
I will also if I use my stillness of mind, do I get advantage?
You get advantage on either or, yes.
Man, I'm so glad I have dark vision.
Yeah, it's so beneficial, you know?
That is a 22.
Hornswoggle.
29 Constitution save.
Alright. 29, 23.
What
Flowers.
did I go roll?
25.
25 for
On
Dex.
dexterity.
Alright.
Yes.
Briar, you said you rolled Dexterity or Constitution?
I'm doing dexterity because I have a +9.
Alright.
Man.
What?
28.
What you guys see in front of you as you're able to hold your ground, you are looking at what I could probably describe as a total of 383 bodies that have been opened up and have vines sticking through their torso, their mouth, their ears, and through their head cavity.
what happened here?
About half are on the ground, and what you see when you look up on the roof on the inside of the silo are the rest hanging from the ceiling, not moving, and are still like marionettes.
Oh, sad.
For those who have rolled a Constitution, you are seeing this wicked horror right in front of you as you're trying to hold in liquid and food from your gut, to where you see EMIRA, and you know her secret, Erlan, for what she really is. And she is mortified at what she is seeing, to where this is nothing but a pile of 1,000 death plus more, and all she can do is try to hold everything and not run all at once, and is just muttering, I'm gonna be sick. What happened here? And all you can just hear from the top is cracking from the ceiling as you hear what sounds like a twig snap and a wooden plank snap as three bodies fall straight to the ground, clasped in a marionette that you see of an age of 3 9-year-old children.
No.
No. Oh wait, I don't see that. Hang on.
What?
What's going on? Why'd you all stop?
I turn around and I just spread my arms out as wide as possible and just start walking everybody back. And I just say, turn around. Turn around.
You are.
I don't think. Can we go a different way? Like, this is the only way down.
Around.
Right?
You were like pushing back.
What's
Leopold
wrong? Seriously, tell me.
Turn around.
And like pushing back Ari. And you are.
You can see on my face.
Go ahead.
You can see on my face, Erlan, I'm not messing around.
He can't see out.
No, he can't see.
I can't. Well, I have 60 feet of dark vision, thankfully, but I'm.
No,
pretty,
you're blind.
Yeah, I'm pretty blind right now, regardless. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, what? Just tell me what's happening.
You see, as EMIRA, she did pass, but she's like walking out and like you kind of see her, Ragnar. She's holding her mouth, trying not to vomit. That explains the corpses that we saw earlier.
Yep.
Now we know exactly what happened. What monster creeped into this village just to do that?
I don't know.
That's something that you see from like necromancers or something. Like that. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, because you play out your cards.
You are baffled in a way that if this happened all within the span of a month, what could happen if this was going on longer than a month? And it's obvious that it started younger before older than older than older. They said go. They said go through the silo, and I now see why they said go through the silo. You kind of just like see like EMIRA like walk around and start pacing. Just like grabs her like her head. What can we do against something like this? Like this is a monster.
I'm gonna need a lot more food.
Well, if they're capable of something like this, they have to be stopped. This can't go unresolved. This can't go unpunished. And in the meantime, I'm whispering not in detail, but I'm whispering to Erlan what is displayed. Because I'm still holding on to Erlan until the blindness wears off.
Erlan,
a lot of
you hear
bodies. That. Oh, I mean that explains the smell. How many? Like thousands?
He's I think he's 300, right?
383. And it's like
hundreds.
And it's like thousands of smell, like thousands of dead bodies. Like that's the smell.
Yeah, this is like a smell of like a morgue that gets flooded, and like all the bodies just rise to the surface and they smell terrible. Don't ask me how I know what that smells like, but
Now, is there any sign of the dwarf at all?
I would say you are trying to like dodge everything that you saw. You see there is a muddy print of the wall that had a symbol glowing light, and it looks like it was. You can still see it's kind of still glowing that gold color, but the glowing is starting to fully fade out. Like it's went from gold to like a brass color. This is.
Alright.
What I can tell you, this is a monster's playground for what you see inside this silo. There's no sugarcoating this. This is the monster's playground.
Let's find the dwarf, and then try and figure out who the hell did this, and put them in the ground.
Here, EMIRA, Ari, Leopold. Agreed.
I will not stop until the person that is responsible is well beyond 6 feet. Even if it kills me.
Just like hear Ari growling like a guttural bear growl, and you kind of just hear a little bit of a tiger growl coming from EMIRA. They're both feeling everything. And just hear EMIRA, I'm going to rip that bastard into shreds. I'm gonna walk deep into the silo, guiding everyone through. Ragnar is trying his best. He's keeping from behind, making sure everybody gets in safe. They don't bump into anything. They don't touch anything. You guys,
I'm still keeping a hold of Erlan's arm.
Mm-hmm.
All of you just
guiding him.
Walk deep. Try not to
smell. So we're going this way now.
Yeah. We have to.
I'd rather get it at home. It's cheaper.
You see that EMIRA is walking beside both of you, AELIN and Erlan, just walking beside you, also kind of helping keep the fold, everybody in the middle, guided on. You guys are walking through to where you finally reached the end of the silo, right into the opening. Open up the doors to the silo, and you slowly let the three blind walk in first, and you all enter from right behind. Do you wish to keep the cellar doors open or keep them closed?
Were they hard to open?
They weren't hard to open, I would say that.
Yeah, close them.
You keep it closed as you walk in, and I'd say the first hour has gone through.
Okay.
There you go.
Blind for one more hour.
Blind for an hour.
I mean, you don't know. Erlan doesn't know that.
Yeah. It's way better for than being blinded for the whole day, though, thankfully.
It wasn't going to be the whole day. It was going to be permanent.
Hey, I will take 2 hours over permanent blindness. Like, what the...
I was about to say, it was going to be permanent, not a whole day. No, it was going to be permanent.
Right.
Now,
I can count.
now the reduced stats would have been back, and your speed would have been back. No, you would have been permanently blind.
Oh shit.
As the first hour went through, you guys are working through the murkiness of the underground, dripping of a little bit of water. You can hear the rust from some of the pipes. Stepping in, foot guiding. Lights shone to where some of them were gold, turned to bronze. As you creep through, walking, footsteps clatter. Making sure everybody else is guarded, the 3 blind, make sure they're kept safe, guiding their steps. You trench deep and further. A minute has passed. You were caught in the middle to show what is seen. You guys, except for the 3 blind, see that there is a note. The note shows that the cleric, you see, signed by Toma, shows. So, I went down here to check what the problem was. It turns out you guys had like a little bit of an infestation. Don't worry. Oh, no, you are good, Basil. You are perfectly fine. You just hear Toma say, it's just like a little infestation. I can handle it. Don't worry. Trust me, I am a very, very good cleric. And as soon as I get done, I'll come back up and try some of the delicious chicken that you guys made. It smells really, really good. And it was left a note just in case anyone did come down, and next to that note was just a random man named Jim. Jim says, "Don't worry, I'll be sending you a care package down of that chicken," and it's, you see, also just signed just like by Jim the farmer. There is like a little basket that had that same chicken.
But no sign of her?
No sign of her, and the chicken looks extremely, extremely dry and cold. About 2-3 weeks. You follow the path shown of the golden and brass lights. You follow that glow. You walk down that path, leading you to what looks like an open cave room. Just sitting across, you see it's just a mantle of basic cleric stuff, basic paladin stuff. You see a tinderbox, a little mural, you'll see like a few papers written for prayer, and currently right next to it you see a mace onto the ground, and currently glowing very bright you see an amulet.
This is probably fucking stupid, but can I pick up the amulet and inspect it?
Yes, you pick it up.
So, let me stupid.
Choose between these 3: Arcana, Investigation, or History.
So history. I'll do history. 15.
So, from
That's
what
too
you've
high.
been, so what you've been told by Iridian, what you've been told by Hugin, and what you've been told by Osmond. Toma has never really had a deity chosen, and she's never really chosen one herself, or anyone has chose her herself. She ended up throughout the years after everything that happened, they disbanded, lost each other, lost some contact. She decided to actually pray one day very hard to see if anybody would listen to her, take her plea. And she has Lilara, the goddess of life, chosen her, and the amulet wearing is shown is Lilara's.
So we have a holy symbol without a cleric attached to it.
Without a cleric paladin attached to it, that's correct. And glowing on it is gold. It's pure gold, glowing of that light.
There's something seriously wrong. I know clerics don't take off their holy symbols. So why is this one not attached to its cleric?
As you say that, you all hear a high-pitched scream.
Well, what was that?
Coming deep into the cave.
Can I start running after it? Or try and find the direction that it's coming from?
Taking chase, do you go solo, or do you take someone with you?
Does anybody want to come with?
No, it was 5 mana.
I have no choice.
Oh yeah, it's like we're glued to the hip right now.
Yep. EMIRA is definitely going with you after she heard that scream. Like, she's the first one to take off. Okay. I will say that.
So I take off with Erlan and I'm literally dragging him by the arm.
Where are we going? What's happening? Are we running towards the scream or away from it?
Yes, we're running towards it.
Yes!
Taking charge as you are running, I'm guessing everybody else is going with. Everybody else charges with. As you are running straight down, you currently hear it as that large scream, wilted up, mound together. You see held up, impaled completely through, floating in the air as a vine is through her chest, as she is laid motionless, floating in front of a giant gibbering mouther. You see, chained up from his mouth, his head is completely blackened with his hair, with deep roots of brown, holding what looks to be wrapped in chains, blackened, and left nothing but moss and leaves on his body, his eyes glowing, with one eye glowing brightly, of gray in his face, holding what looks to be a makeshift bow out of bones and steel. Standing on the top of a gibbering mouther, you see is Erlan. And that's what we'll end for tonight.
I love the gibbering mouther.
Everybody, I would like you guys to say hello again to an old character of a PC, Erlan, on top of a gibbering mouther.
I want to cry. I can't even see him.
Are we picking up tomorrow or next week?
I will say, even though I want to play tomorrow, I'm gonna save it for next week. Unless, if BECCA, Austin, and Basil aren't busy, we can pick up next week.
Wait, what am I doing?
Are you busy next week?
Talking about...
I'm not busy.
Not next. You know, I don't have anything planned next week.
All right. If anything, next
I
Sunday.
do I.
only on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll say next Sunday. I only need is BECCA and Austin and BAZIL when she shows up. So,
Yeah.
everybody, get ready for combat. And
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
I finally get to use that new bow I got.
Night.
Night, everybody.
Night, night.